Look at that. You just scope it and there's no movement. Oh, it's the tester. Oh, that felt snappy. That center, it is so nice. Ooh. It actually happened. Sniping as we know it in Black Ops 6 has just changed forever. Call of Duty has just dropped a massive weapon overhaul update that has altered how all guns feel across the board. There's now less weapon motion, sway, and visual recoil, essentially making every gun look and feel smoother. But snipers have had their own buff. Before this update, sniping at its core was off-centered. Because of the constant idle sway, your aim would be off alignment every single time you scope in. But now that issue is gone for good because they've introduced an aiming idle sway delay on all weapons. Now when you scope in with a sniper, your aim will be perfectly aligned to the center of your crosshairs with no sway whatsoever. Your scope is perfectly still and centered for 2.2 seconds and then it starts to sway. Honestly, this change is massive. I need to see how it feels in game. But before we dive in, let me tell you about PC Game Pass. PC Game Pass gives members access to a catalog of high quality PC games like the one you're watching right now for one low monthly price. Whether you just want to test the waters with its new Omni movement system, embrace the enhanced multiplayer experience, or even just dabble with the return of round-based zombies, it's never been easier to dive into the new Call of Duty. The beauty of this subscription is you can play around with so many incredible games without making that sometimes daunting commitment of money and time. A full year of subscription is like the same price as buying 2 AAA games. So if you play more than 2 games in a year with PC Game Pass, you've essentially already got your money back. And there's so many massive titles available on day one. I've been eyeing up Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. It looks absolutely awesome and is available right now. So if you are on PC and want to be blessed with a curated list of high quality immersive games, check out PC Game Pass via the link below. It may just help you find your next favorite game. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, look at the stability. Oh, hello. Hello. Give me another. Oh, they were spawning there too. Oh my god, this thing's good. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. You just scope it and there's no movement. That is so good. You don't even need to hold your breath anymore. Get down from there, sir. Where are you climbing? Oh, look, like when you slide, hit the slide cancel, lock in, there's no movement. It's so stable. Like, oh my god, that's actually so good. This guy's climbing up again. What are you doing, bud? And another one down. Hit me with the slides, mate. I'm hitting you with the snaps. Stop it. Go behind me. Oh, let me reload. This guy. Go this way. Of course you are. Another one. Of course you are. And that's a heart, folks. Got you, bud. Got you, bud. First game on. I'm already feeling it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! I just missed a 5th. And I think it was actually a collat. What I'm already liking is how stable it is with sliding. Look at that. I hit my slide and then it's instantly stable. Dive. There's a bit of a wobble after a dive, but just moving around the map, it's feeling good. I'm really intrigued to see what attachments we can get rid of now, but here we go. There's 2. There's a 3rd. The silencer. They don't know where they're coming from. Oh, it was. It was going to be a collat. I missed it. But yeah, the silencer is still deadly. So gunfighter might still be the go-to, but there's probably a couple of attachments now that you don't need because the gun is just so stable. Oh. No. Oh, that felt snappy. Oh, whoa, that was sick. That was actually sick. Oh, it's the tester. It's the tester. I'm centering him cross map. I wanted to test it out. Oh, you couldn't do that before. Well, you could if you were face scope, but you know. We can do it now together. What a change they've done. What a change. That center, it is so nice. That's like old school COD right there. That tiny bit of idle sway that you used to get trying to quick scope along range. Like every time I'd scope in on this tree, it would be off center every time. It would be slightly to the left or to the right, higher, lower. That's gone now. That centered point between your crosshairs now is where the shot should go. Put out my sniper, bud. That's not for you. That's not for you. And honestly, I could already like feel those weapon motion changes as well. See you later, sir. Going out again. Oh, those weapon motion changes as well that they've made, like the reduction of the bob and the sway and the wobble and stuff that you get when you're diving around and jumping all over the shop. I could already see the reduction in that as well. I could definitely notice it when I jump shot. That just feels way more stable. Like there's still obviously a bit of sway there, but those kind of shots before were just really inconsistent, right? So that feeling of when I come out of a slide like this and I'm just so dead center and stable, it's just so nice to have that stability there. And apparently like the regular guns as well, like the recoil seems to be non-existent now, so that might up the competition even more. Oh, don't tell me this is what I think it is. Get the second guy there, third guy there. Whoop! And we still get the double with the pistol. Now, if you weren't aware, before the update, you had to use a target laser to give you stability, to give you a delay in that aim and idle sway kicking in. So that instant stable centered shot you get now after the update, you could get that before, but you had to use a target laser. However, the Strelok laser was probably the best attachment to use for quickscoping, so you were in two minds of which one to use. I'm intrigued to see now what the target laser actually gives you. I think I saw on the patch notes, it just gives you a longer delay before the idle sway kicks in. Yeah, seems to be the case. So now you get 2900 milliseconds of delay, whereas with the Strelok, you get 2200. So I get it. I get how they've tried to balance that, but I'll be honest with you, I feel like the target laser should have given you like an ADS buff, because does this target laser now give you any meaningful buffs or improvements that the Strelok laser doesn't? All right, let's quickly check out the LW3 though, see if we can notice the benefits to this as well, because the thing is, the LR762 is already a stable sniper as is, so the benefits probably aren't as noticeable. Oh, got you, sir. And you. And you as well. Oh, moving. Almost at him as well. Yeah, the LW3 is a bit of a wacky one. Quite unstable, a lot of sway, a lot of wobble and bobble. So if we can see the benefits when using this gun... Oh, that flinch got me there, but I had him otherwise. Oh, I had him again in the center. Well, the bloody flinch had me. Yeah, if we can notice those changes on this gun, then we know we've got a pretty good update on our hands here. So let's lock it here and see what we can do. Ooh, snapped. Out of there. Out of there. Oh, I don't want it. He's naded over. He's scared. One of them. Teammate got the other guy. Lovely stuff. Don't really know where they're spawning right now. They could have flipped. This guy down. Hey, it's feeling pretty snappy right now, folks. It's feeling good. The guy's laid behind there. The other ward, hit marker. Oh, although the wobble might still exist. I thought that was going to be gone. That wobble might still be out in full force. It's when you go in for a second shot, a quick second shot after you've... If I go in now, yeah, you'll see that wobble's there. You see that wobble? I thought that might have been reduced slightly, but that's one area that sadly there's been no improvements on. Bit of a shame, bit unfortunate, but we move. Still good, still snappy. Just stay out of your scope as much as you can. The firing delay's still there. I click shoot and then I like tried to pull away. And the gun just decided to wait a little bit longer, you know? Two bits of negatives to end the video off. The LW3 wobble still exists, and the firing delay still exists. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think that's ever gonna go. So to wrap this video up, my first impressions of this update are positive ones, all right? There's obviously a few things I would have loved to have seen in this massive weapon overhaul with the firing delay or the LW3 wobble, but at its core, this is a massive step in the right direction. You just feel a little bit more fluid when you're moving around the map, but it doesn't matter what weapon you've got in your hands, the reduction to the weapon motion, whether you're moving or stood still, or aiming at your sights, or jumping, or whatever it may be, all those slight reductions there are very, very noticeable, and I just feel smoother moving around the map. And of course, the massive reduction in idle sway and the return of centering again, like the old school Call of Duty sniping ways, having that back is massive. There's going to be no more inconsistencies. You're just going to feel way more confident when you're sniping on this game, whether at distance or close range. So I think that change is massive. I do think as a whole, we've got some positive feedback here to give, but there's still room for improvement. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about it in the comments, whether you use regular guns or sniping. Do you feel this update was as good as I did?